Hello, it's Friday again. I am coming to talk to you about my rant of the week, and then I've got some funny things to talk to you about that happened in the library. So the thing that my soapbox for this week that I wanted to talk to you about is how kids need to learn that they can research something just because they're interested in that thing. So I preach that all the time to the kids that are in here. Like, I think that at some point, maybe, I don't know if it's a classroom thing or something that just like happens in kids' minds, but they start to think that nonfiction is, or science or math or social studies or whatever nonfiction that they're reading is like to be assigned to them. And it doesn't mean necessarily they don't like it and they don't like to read it, but they may not choose to do it on their own. So this week I showed second grade, and a couple weeks ago, the other half of second grade, how to get onto Britannica School. So if you have a second grader or above, probably they can show you how to get to Britannica School or any of the online encyclopedias we have from the research tab in the library page. You do need a password from home to get to that. You should have gotten an email from your teacher and also a paper copy, or you can email me if you need one. But I just deeply want them to understand that they can learn about something just because something is interesting to them, or they want to know more about it, or it's weird, or it's gross, or it's whatever. So I try to tell them, like, if you have time and you're on screens, ignore that. We do multiple times a day. It's very loud in my office. To just like use some of your screen time to just get on the encyclopedia and click around. Like, I promise it's not the same thing as flipping through a paper encyclopedia. It's way more engaging. It has media. Pebble Go, just, Culturegrams is amazing. Just any of those things. I'll do a little screencast to show you guys later in the week how to get on if you don't know how. But that's super important, and they hear it from me all the time. Like, just read a true fact book, read a nonfiction book because you're interested in it and not because someone told you that you have to. Because then they're just never going to explore all that cool stuff because they'll just be waiting for someone to say, like, oh, you need to learn about a country, and then it's an assignment. It's different. It's really different. So that's my soapbox issue, and I did this time make a few notes of some funny things that happened in the library today because the library is a comfortable place for everybody, I guess, and so they get weird in here. Like, one theme this week that I noticed is like weird kid walks. Like, if you have oddball children, like I myself personally have oddballs for children, they do weird things all the time. I don't know where they get it, probably from their dad. But things like today I saw a little kid and I said, hi, and she was walking towards me and I was walking this way, she was walking this way, and I said, hi, and she goes, waddle, 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 waddle. Like, what random thing? And another kid was walking down the hall like this. I gotta get all the way out of the frame. Hold on. This is gonna be too much of the belly, hold on. Like this. Like, she's just walking down the hall to the bathroom like that. I meant to just go across I got a new phone and it has a better camera, and I'm really nervous about the level of pimples that you can see, but it's okay. We're all friends here. It's fine. No one's perfect. Also, hold on, Goosey. Here comes my oddball. I'm recording. I had a kindergartner this week, who was listening to me read a story and just went like, excuse me, I'm making a video. Rude. That's my child. Anyway, as I was showing you, he hawked a big old loogie in the back of the storytime area, spit it into the palm of his hand, and just was holding it like this. And I was reading. I mean, like a big yellow loogie. And his teacher went, and he just dead stared her in the eye, was like, just rubbed that in like hand sanitizer all over his hands. It gave me the full gags while I was reading, because my children are disgusting. I just can't think about it very much because of all the books I touch, so I try not to think about it, but sometimes reality just slaps me in the face like a loogie to the palm, and I get grossed out. Also, last one, a child today got a scratch and sniff sticker on his hand, and it smelled like fruit punch, and he was walking past me in the hall, going out of the library, and he was like, and he licked the sticker. The children are looking at me through the window. And then he took the sticker off and was like holding it over here, licked his own hand, and then he was like, and like a Necco wafer, just like put that scratch and sniff sticker right in his mouth, because if you can smell the fruit punch, surely you must be able to taste the fruit punch. It makes perfect sense. And have I mentioned that I love children and they're super weirdos, and that's my favorite thing about them? And that's it. Enjoy your weekend. Maybe it'll rain and we can all get out of soccer. Yeah!